morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm Janice Abel, Principal Analyst with ARC Advisory Group, with a podcast today on data historians, data infrastructures, and what industrial operations are doing to optimize operations across data. I'm here today with Antonia Hansen, Operations Coordinator, HanAra Software, who will discuss operational data historians, also referred to as industrial data platforms, and how companies are getting operational intelligence that is providing value. And data and analysis is key for the digital transformation. Hi, Antonia. It's great to have you with us today.
Hi, Janice. Thank you for having me today.
We're very excited today to learn about operational data historians and HanAra Software.
Thank you. I'm really excited to share everything about myself and our company today.
So could you tell us a little about background about HanAra, about what you guys are doing and what HanAra Software, how it came about?
Yeah, definitely. So I myself am a native Texan, born and raised in Texas for the most part, but I also lived overseas a little bit when I was younger. I recently graduated last year from UT with a major in psychology and a certificate in business foundations. And from there, HanAra Software was actually my first job out of college. And I was first interested in the position because of being in the industry in tech and big innovations and data, but I was also attracted to the company because of what they stand for, and that's helping others. It's really what this company is all about at its core. So our CEO and president, Ho Jun saw first an opportunity in the South Korean nuclear industry. He wanted to help plants manage their data and identify potential and hidden failures in advance. So he gathered a team and formed our parent company, BNF Technology, to develop the software we now know as Han Prism and Han PHI, which shows our data management and predictive analytics solution. So since 2000, BNF has provided various solutions to more than 250 units at coal-fired, nuclear, combined cycle, seawater desalination, and petrochemical plants across 2 continents. It was back in 2012 that the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and the University of Texas at Austin selected BNF to participate in the Global Up program, a program to bring international technology and products to the U.S. market. So during the program, our president had a conversation with a district energy plant that was searching for a solution that could give their plant a better view into hidden and potential failures and agreed to try Han PHI. So seeing the power of Han PHI, they then replaced their existing historian with Han Prism in November 2015. Then, on October 3rd of 2016, understanding the needs to support the university and establish a local presence, BNF opened HanAra's doors in Austin, Texas.
Thank you, Antonia. We're seeing a lot of data platforms and different ways to store the data. So why don't we start with why people use data historians and why you decided to make a newer technology for this market and why it is so innovative.
So people use data historians to gain insight into the plant and its running operations. We all have data. Everyone knows they need it. But what do you do with it? That's what matters. So a data historian allows users to understand how their equipment functions and operates over time. So if you do have a problem, you're able to see how the plant ran in the past to then know exactly where the issue is. It's important to know where you've been in order to improve. Data and your equipment can tell you if you have an issue, but it's by using a data historian that you can measure and from there on improve. So we decided to make a newer technology for the market that would focus on the user. We were hearing customers expressing a need for more advanced visualization tools and at a price that was more cost-effective. So hearing this, we developed Han Prism to make their lives easier. It's an innovative solution because it's customer-focused at its core. We made ease of use a top priority when designing the data historian. For anyone that's looking to implement a new software, think about how your members are going to accept and use that software. There's nothing more worse than spending money on software that no one uses because it's difficult to use and requires extensive training.
I'd like to talk a little more about the challenges and issues that the technology is solving. Could you tell our audience about HanAra's data historian technology? How is that technology being used to provide operational intelligence?
Well, our data historian, Han Prism, is a high-performing real-time data management solution that collects, archives, visualizes, and analyzes vast amounts of historical and real-time operational data. As an enterprise-wide data management system, it helps users understand where you've been and why you had an issue. With access to quality data on a strong data historian, you can take advantage of more advanced technology, like predictive maintenance. The rise of digital transformation means more access to data. but how to analyze the ocean of data and gain meaningful insight is what matters.
So what about some of the challenges that you're solving with the technology?
Well, with HanPrism, you have a centralized location to view all the information needed at a glance. It solves the limitation of combining multiple data streams to gain useful information when data is stored separately across systems or data is siloed. For example, some of our Korean customers have centralized monitoring and diagnostic centers where subject matter experts monitor their entire fleet. When there's an issue at a site, the SMEs pull their expertise to quickly and efficiently rectify a solution and work with that specific site. A data historian solves the issue of not knowing what's going on in the plant by managing data effectively for actionable intelligence in real time. When historians move away from just being archived data and more towards being grounds for collaboration, organizations are better able to experience data-informed decision-making. So HanPrism displays an easy way to access and then view all data needed to make an informed decision. It's by responding to current questions and needs that someone can truly use data effectively in order to gain actionable intelligence.
ERC believes that the data is key for the digital transformation and more strategic for operations than ever today, when remote operations are becoming much more important. What trends are you seeing in this area, and what are you doing to address this?
We're seeing quite a few trends nowadays, given that we're all moving together in the journey to digital transformation. So one trend we're seeing a lot is the move towards one centralized location for multiple plants, like a centralized monitoring center at headquarters, perhaps. As you've said, remote operations are in fact becoming more important than ever. So we're also seeing in verticals like power generation and manufacturing the desire to augment limited resources by providing more information and intelligence for smarter decisions. But there has to be a balance with the amount of intelligence given and whether it can be acted on. There's no point in technology if you don't have time to act on the intelligence or if it takes a staff of 20 to keep it up and running. So with that being said, the prominent overarching trend is utilizing new technology to help get more information and intelligence for smarter decisions. It's all about how data helps to improve and make your life easier.
So now I'd like to talk a little bit about use cases. What are you seeing regarding the technology? Where is HanAra being used? Could you tell the audience a little about that?
So we're seeing that companies are looking at taking the next step towards advanced analytics. It doesn't matter if they're in power generation, manufacturing, oil and gas. Companies are looking to tech as a tool to provide better products to their end users. And that changes how organizations view technology altogether. For example, by using predictive maintenance techniques that give you more lead time to plan and correct an issue, rather than relying on set point alarm. It helps keep a plant from experiencing unexpected downtime. A strong historian is the foundation that these other technologies can be built on.
What are some of the benefits or value that you see people getting from operational historians, and what kind of benefits are you seeing from applying HanAra's software?
Well, the main value of a historian is having more insight into the equipment. This allows for safer conditions given that you know exactly what is going on in real time. That's important, but it's also crucial that your historian will work. With HanPrism, there's absolutely no worry about losing data. If something comes up in the ecosystem of software and solutions, our customers know we will work with them even when it's not a HanAra issue. For example, one of our customers was having issues because of their system. So our customer service engineers helped troubleshoot the issue. It wasn't a HanAra problem, but our solution was downstream and we knew our customers needed everything back up and running as quickly as possible. Our customers are more satisfied with our software as they see benefits every day, whether from our historian or with our predictive analytics solution to predict hidden failures and detect anomalies. UT Austin uses our software daily to quickly pull up all operational data on their chillers. This includes flows, pressures, temperatures, motor speeds, you name it, they pull it up to verify everything's operating correctly. The main benefits they get from using HanPrism are the speed and the ease of use when pulling all of that data. The ability to quickly and easily check anything like operational status, energy consumption, or power generation. We pride ourselves on viewing our relationships with customers as a partnership. So we value trust first and foremost, focusing on the customer satisfaction and how to be a respected partner at our core.
So what are some of your software's key differentiators?
Well, I would have to say our top 3 differentiators are, without a doubt, our customer service, ease of use, and the speed of the software. Our customer service engineers make it their top priority to always provide 5 out of 5 service to our customers, and they are there every step of the way, from beginning of implementation through years after installation with continued maintenance and support. We've also designed our software to be as easy to use as possible, so that all levels of the organization are able to use and get value from our solutions. Nowadays, people are used to instant results. When you go onto a website, you expect to see the page instantly. Data historian users should expect the same with their data. There is no need to wait minutes or hours to pull up a few years' worth of data. Our solution has been and is continuing to be innovated and developed, always with the customer in mind.
I agree. I think those are some of the key issues. So what do you see the future of data historians in operations, and how can HanAra help the operations folks listening today?
Well, Janice, I think the future of data historians is one that is moving towards advanced technological capabilities beyond reporting data. We'll see things like predictive analytics built into the historian. The future is moving away from solely historizing and visualizing data to having predictive maintenance and asset management built in. HanAra is here and wants to help make plant and facility operations run safer and more reliably. We help companies make the transition in the digital transformation journey, supporting them every step of the way. We are not here just to provide a data historian and be done. We will implement a solution and help their problems and work with them every step of the way. We know everyone has different issues. We can have a conversation to identify your needs and pain points to be a true partner. Let's have a discussion to see if we can help you. Our goal is to boost your expertise with ours. We want to break through the limitations to maximize user convenience. So let's start the journey together. Thanks, Janice.
Thank you, Antonia. That was Antonia Hansen, Operations Coordinator for HanAra Software. And I think that's about all we have time for today. And thank you to our audience for listening. And again, Antonia, for giving this insightful interview. I'm sure there's a lot of manufacturers and power generators interested in operational data platforms because it is all about the data. Thank you again for discussing operational data historian technology. If you would like more information on this topic or on operational data historians or industrial data platforms, please take a look at our website, www.arcweb.com, and also HanAra's website, www.hanarasoft.com. And also you can contact myself or Antonia for more information. Thank you for listening today.